when I finally answered yes to him, I looked at him and I said yes. My life came back into my body. It was like, I don't know, it's like it's like you're pulled, if that makes any sense. Like you're pulled from where you were. My life came back into my body. And as I was opening my eyes and taking a deep breath, there was a drug addict who was on her way to that house to go get dope, found me in the alley, and I guess she had been trying to revive me. And so my first deep breath was her throwing water in my face. And right before the water hit me and I was choking, she's like kneeling over me throwing water. And there's this just beautiful man standing like right kind of beside her, but like looking over her. So I cough, I get all the water out of my face, and I look at her and I was like, where'd that man go? And she said, what man are you talking about? And I said, that guy that was just standing right beside you. She was like, honey, I found you about 10 minutes ago. She was like, it's just me. And I said, I saw him. And I described him. I said he was wearing khaki shorts. I said he had a hunter green shirt, baseball hat, long hair. I said he was wearing sandals. I said he was a really good looking guy. She was like, it's just been me. She said, when I found you, you were purple and blue. She said, I tried to give you Narcan. She was like, I tried to give you mouth to mouth. Now, if you know my sense of humor at all, when I saw her, if you could just picture somebody who, like the worst case scenario in a movie, I looked at her and I was,
an addict.
oh yeah. I mean, like, I just looked at her and I was like, you put your lips on me? And like, I don't think she was too happy about that. But, and she said, you weren't breathing for at least 10 minutes that I know of. She said, you were already like bluish and purple when I found you. She was like, you should be brain dead. When I got up off that floor, I looked the same. I still looked super skinny, rough, eyes sunken in, but everything had changed. The addiction was gone. Like I left my bike in the alley, and like what should have taken me like maybe 45 minutes to walk home took me over 3 hours, because I'm just looking at everything like it was the first time seeing everything. The leaves, the flowers, the sky, like grass. Some guy was cutting his grass and it was like smelling it for the first time. It was like everything had changed.